¿No te sale? Si pone que te está transmitiendo. Sí, está maldito. Sí, está maldito. Sí, está maldito. Espérate, ¿cómo lo silencio el este?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the...
It's full on! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Forlan plays it short. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He is through. Totti! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! And that's in. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Somewhat off target. Al Nassr are already two behind. Awful start. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Totti. Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Totti. And the shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
And a header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Al Nassr really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that.
And the finish! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Lopez. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Al Nassr are 3 down and sinking. And here's Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Menu. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes has a look and plays it forward. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Doué. Doué gets flagged offside.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get on the end of this? It's Totti! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Totti. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Now can he... He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Milan have their second corner now. Forlan goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a delicate pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nico Gonzalez. Doué. Now it's Doué. And he's managed to get free. Van Bouten with the foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And it's Mayulu. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Menu. Doué. Doué. Shot could be on. Here's goes for a shot! Raul. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Lucas Moura. Nicely weighted ball. Lucas Moura.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Ricky Puig can so... Real chance! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that signals the end of the first period. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Diaz knocks it into space. He's in a great position here.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's been won straight back. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's nice. It's a pretty loose pass. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Baresi cuts out the pass. Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Messi. Fermin. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Here's the header! Harmlessly behind. And that was nowhere near his best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So he's looking wide. Al Nassr so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hazard. Hazard! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he latch on to
That's
this?
good play from him.
He has found the way through. Fermin tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fermin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Saliba with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's intervened well there.
Al Nassr always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Now it's Lopez. Great ball. Can he finish? It's there! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tries one from range, and he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doué. Nicely aimed pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar played into space. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko.
1 minute added time.
Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Looking for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance for a shot! Superb from Doué! A finish of true class! And they get them! And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Al Nassr are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pass is just off target. Doué is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a shade optimistic. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Chance! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
He's going for goal! Azar! The man's a genius! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Manchester United leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Messi. And Messi! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martin does really well to win the ball there.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lovely, now then. Kilich Soy! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's going wide left. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
And the shot! And it's in!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Ferrin. Number 37, Mainu.
Towering
Number
header!
7, Bruno
He will
Fernandes.
be livid with himself.
Number
And that was
20,
really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the
coming
end.
on the field. Number 17, Raphael Leao.
Can they get him away?
Number 27,
Tries to
Serginho.
pass it through.
Number 29,
No joy this time.
Number
Saliba
6,
attempts a clearance.
Messi. Substitution.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shifted it to the flank, looking to play him in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary.
This is the time you need that pace.
Havertz. And he was quick to react. This might spell danger. Can he finish? And they've got rid. No luck with that dink over the top.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit.
Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And now he has two. Manchester United have
added
surely
minutes has
won
been
it,
indicated.
or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, sweet feet. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bouyan. Now this could be a chance. And he's got away from it. Oh, he's having a go! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And that's it. Al Nassr pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity
And now,
or commitment.